Dr. Elena Vasquez stared at the quantum communication array's holographic display, her hands trembling as she decoded the alien transmission. The message had arrived 3 hours ago, broadcast across 17 different frequencies simultaneously, its origin point traced to the Proxima Centauri system. "Commander Chen, you need to see this immediately," she called out, her voice echoing through the sterile corridors of Lunar Station Alpha. Commander Marcus Chen rushed into the communications bay, his magnetic boots clicking against the metal flooring. Behind him followed Dr. Raj Patel, the station's xenolinguistics expert, and Captain Sarah Martinez from the Colonial Defense Force. "What do we have, Elena?" Chen asked, positioning himself behind her workstation. Elena's fingers danced across the holographic interface, pulling up the translated message. The text materialized in the air before them, each word glowing with an ominous red hue. PRIMIT IVESPECIESOFEART YUREXPANSIO NINTOOURT ERITORIALDOAMAIN ECONSA TUT EASEAA THECOLON IES YUH AVE EHET BLISHA DONK EPL ER442 BGLIA ESA 667 CCA ND 8G40307G EME ENTS WITHDRA WIMMED IATE ERYORFACE ANNIH ILATIONA UMANIT WISE IRE THRE ETTOG AELA CT IC BAAA ICDUAA YOURWORLDSW ILLSCREA AMINF IRE AFEC OMPLIAANCE EISNOT CAEV WITAAAAAA. The silence that followed was deafening. Captain Martinez was the first to speak, her military training keeping her voice steady despite the gravity of the situation. "How certain are we about the translation accuracy?" she asked. Dr. Patel stepped forward, adjusting his neural interface headset. "The linguistic patterns match theoretical models we've developed for advanced civilizations. The syntax suggests a collective consciousness or hive mind structure. More troubling is the precision of their data about our colonies." Elena pulled up another section of her analysis. The transmission contains detailed schematics of our settlements, population counts, and even our defensive capabilities. They know exactly how many people we have on each world. Commander Chen paced the small space, his mind racing through the implications. Humanity had been colonizing exoplanets for only 47 years, using breakthrough fusion drives and generation ships to establish footholds across nearby star systems. The colonies mentioned in the alien ultimatum housed over 2 million human souls combined. "What's our current defensive posture?" Chen asked Martinez. "Minimal," she admitted grimly. "Each colony has basic orbital defense platforms, but they're designed for asteroid deflection and solar radiation shielding, not military engagement. Our fastest ships would take 18 months to reach the nearest colony." Dr. Patel had been analyzing the technical aspects of the transmission. "Commander, the energy signature of this message suggests technological capabilities far beyond our current understanding. The quantum entanglement communication alone required manipulation of subspace fields we've only theorized about." Elena discovered another troubling detail. "There's something else. The message contains embedded visual data. She activated a new holographic projection. The image that appeared made them all step back involuntarily. It showed the surface of Kepler 442b, humanity's most successful colony, but from an impossible vantage point. The perspective suggested the image was taken from orbit, yet no human ships were scheduled to be in that system for another 6 months. "They're watching us," Martinez whispered. The implications hit Chen like a physical blow. Not only were these aliens technologically superior, but they had surveillance capabilities that rendered human space completely transparent to them. Every move, every settlement, every ship, all of it was being monitored. Dr. Patel made a disturbing connection. "Commander, remember the Fermi paradox discussions from the early days of the space program? The question of why we hadn't encountered alien life, despite the vastness of space. You think they've been deliberately avoiding contact," Chen realized. "More than that. I think they've been managing galactic expansion." The phrase ancient territorial agreements suggests a complex political structure among multiple species. We may have unknowingly violated some kind of cosmic treaty. Elena's instruments detected another incoming transmission. This one was different, shorter, more urgent. FINALWARNING. EVA, CUAT IONDADA, EAA, EEAU, E72, ERR. FAIL, URET, OC, OMPL, YW, ILLREA, UL, LTEEAALE, IOUG, ENIT, IONP. The blood drained from Chen's face. "Stellar? Ignition? Are they talking about what I think they're talking about?" Dr. Patel nodded gravely. "The theoretical possibility of artificially triggering solar flares or destabilizing a star's fusion process. If they can do that, they can turn entire solar systems into weapons," Martinez finished. Chen activated the emergency communication array, establishing contact with Earth's United Colonial Command. The delay would be significant, but this decision was too important for Lunar Station to make alone. While they waited for Earth's response, Elena continued analyzing the alien data. She discovered that the transmission contained not just threats, but also detailed information about the aliens themselves. They called themselves the Keepers of the Stellar Compact, a confederation of species that had apparently been managing galactic expansion for millennia. "Look at this," she said, projecting a star map. "They're showing us territorial boundaries we never knew existed. Every system we've colonized is marked as belonging to different species." The map revealed a galaxy carved up into precise territories, with established trade routes, neutral zones, and restricted areas. Humanity had been colonizing space like pioneers in an empty wilderness. But the wilderness had owners, and they were angry. Dr. Patel made one final chilling observation. The mathematical precision in their territorial divisions suggests this isn't just about resources or living space. They're managing the galaxy like a carefully balanced ecosystem. To them, we're not just invaders, we're a potentially destructive, invasive species. As they waited for orders from Earth, the four humans stared at the alien star map, finally understanding humanity's true position in the cosmos. They weren't the brave explorers of space they'd imagined themselves to be. They were unwelcome intruders in an ancient, ordered galaxy, and their very existence was now considered a dire threat to everything the Keepers had built over countless millennia. The countdown had begun, and somewhere among the stars, alien weapons were powering up to make good on their promise. Humanity's worlds would indeed scream in fire unless a solution could be found in the next 72 hours.